Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Insane Worlds. 5. The Jade Discs. The jade discs, also known as bidiscs, are circular flattened rings that were created during the late Neolithic period. They seem to have been of significant importance as they were usually placed on the bodies of aristocrats and have been found in almost every single one of the large tombs of the Hanshin culture and continue through the Yangzhou culture from 3800 BC to 2000 BC. Considering they were crafted from jade, which is an exceptionally hard rock, it is perplexing that China's ancient Neolithic inhabitants chose this material since they were made in an era when metal tools or instruments were not available. Some archaeologists have proposed that they could have been made by brazing and polishing, but that would have taken the creators an exceptionally long time. Others believe that the arrival of the jade discs might be pertinent to the curious mystery of Europa stones, similar disc-shaped artifacts which reportedly existed before the jade discs and were found in a cave near the China-Tibet border. The jade discs have been baffling archaeologists for decades, but since they hail from an era before the invention of writing system, their purpose and significance remain a mystery. Number 4. The Devil's Bible. The Codex Gigas is the largest known ancient manuscript in the world. In fact, its name literally means giant book. The massive manuscript was created during the 13th century and was initially housed in a monastery in Padlasis. It includes the Old and New Testaments and several shorter texts dealing with matters of significant practicality for its era, including exorcism, medical works, and the calendar. It is commonly referred to as the Devil's Bible because of a detailed full-page illustration of the devil and, indeed, the legends of the single monk who supposedly created the book. Much logical and obviously diverse speculation prevails on how the most unholy feature possibly found its way into the truly religious text. However, the explanations remain limited. It might be precisely because of the continued suspense that everybody embraces the Codex Gigas, or the Devil's Bible if you will. The weighty manuscript eventually made its way to Stockholm at the end of the 16th century after the Swedish army plundered it from the castle of the Holy Roman Emperor during the 30 Years' War. Number 3. The Judean stone masks. The 9,000-year-old stone masks that have been excavated and otherwise found around the southern desert of Judea are among the most striking ancient artifacts of the region. To bring their age into perspective, King Solomon is believed to have lived about 3,000 years ago. Abram lived just over 1,000 years before that, making these relics the earliest ceremonial treasure we've come across worldwide. In addition to their age is their exceptional rarity. Only 16 have been verified as the real thing and are known to exist. The ancient Neolithic stone masks are also historically significant, as they were created at the specific time in history when we started to organize ourselves into communities. However, the exact purpose these masks served in society 9,000 years ago remains a mystery. Much of the unknown comes from the fact that almost all the identified Neolithic masks originated from personal collections and have blurred origins without any archaeological background. Some believe that they could be linked to some form of ancestor worship, as they all have unique features and might have been worn during rituals or ceremonies. To date, only 2 of the 16 masks have a definite archaeological context. One mask was retrieved from a cave at Nal Hamar, and the other is a mask that Israelite General Moshe Dayan purchased. Number 2. The Venus figurines. The Venus figurines are a collection of prehistoric sculptures of women created in the Paleolithic period. To date, more than 200 of these figurines have been discovered mainly in Europe, but with findings as far as Siberia. Dating back to 30,000 to 10,000 BC, they all have identical physical features, including voluptuous figures with ample bosoms, posteriors, abdomens, and thighs. Their heads are usually relatively small and deprived of detail, and many lack hands and feet. The oldest uncovered to date is the Venus of Holy Faust, dating 35,000 to 40,000 years ago. There is a significant divergence of views in archaeological and paleoanthropological research on the possible roles and importance of these artifacts. Some of the various hypotheses put forward include that these figurines were created to stand in as fertility symbols, that they could have been self-portraits, that they were mere Stone Age dolls, or that they were possible realistic representations of ordinary women, the ideal depictions of female sexuality, religious images, or even a pornographic imagery counterpart. Number 1. The Ubaid Lizards. During excavations at the Tel Al Ubaid archaeological site in Iraq in the early 1900s, archaeologists uncovered an extraordinary find. Several 7,000-year-old figurines depict humanoid figures with lizard-like attributes, including elongated heads, small contoured faces, and amygdaloid eyes. Many of the uncovered sculptures seem to have modern headgear, while their delicately carved clothes suggested some padding or installation over their shoulder areas. The artifacts depict both male and female figures in several poses that represent an everyday life not so different from ours, including figures that carry scepters, presumably as a gesture of justice or righteousness. Much like the Sumerians, the origins of the Ubaidian people have remained obscure. The Ubaidians were, however, the first sophisticated culture in Sumer, and their civilization can be traced back to 5,500 to 4,000 BC. They lived in large villages, drained fertile marshes, expanded trade, and formed numerous industries such as leather and metalwork, stonework, pottery, and weaving. The Ubaid culture eventually gave rise to a pre-Sumerian civilization that it influenced. It brought about impressive innovations in language and writing, architecture, and even politics, laying the foundation for modern life. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.